Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo and I am here with the collective update. I want to say this will be for November 8th. Let me get the calendar here. November 8th through the 14th. November 8th through the 14th. So I want to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers, sending you lots of love and light, and to all of you who've been following me on my journey thus far. I want to say last week you guys rocked. I had so many sessions, so many readings that were scheduled. Sent some orders out as well. This week it's been light, so that's great because I am in the process of moving into my new space. The office space also will be up and running, I want to say by the end of November, early December. I'll keep you guys in the loop with that so we can start scheduling your office sessions instead of doing distance. So I'm really excited about that as well. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can. Every donation is going towards the office space. For my two beautiful beings last week who donated to the channel, I'm sending you so much love and light. I want to say, if you guys haven't checked out the website yet, go ahead and do so. Again, I know you guys feel the downloads, the light codes, the energy shifts, the different mood swings. I want to say with the energy being in Scorpio, it has had my emotions up and down and around, and I really have been, it's been a struggle to just ground and shield out energy. It's like it's so strong and intense. And tonight will be the first time I meditated, I want to say, in about a week almost, because I just needed that, mental break. And so for all of you who need crystals or anything to support you on your spiritual journey, check out my website, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com, or check out my Etsy shop at Chrissy Crystal Indigo. All right, you just type that in the search bar and my page will come up. Other than that, guys, I want to say, please stay grounded. Please focus on your spiritual gifts. Right now, we are needed as light workers, star seeds, earth angels, mystics, shamans, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, Our light is needed so much right now. And for us light beings, it's going to get more intense and intense as we get closer to the end of the year. Remember, 2021 is going to kick off so amazing. All right. So again, get your crystals. Make sure you check out the protection pack, the chakra alignment pack, and the moon manifestation, because I want you guys to really get in the habit of manifesting what you want into your immediate surroundings. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to dive right into the reading. Like, share, comment if this resonates with you. So for the collective in general, divine feminine, divine masculine, if you're a light worker, star seed, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, this is the collective reading. The first card out, we have the Nine of Swords. So 9 talks about endings, and the Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And so what this is saying, because this is the after tarot, that going forward, you're not going to have sleepless nights. You're not going to be up worrying. You're not going to be up stressing out. You're really slaying your dragons. You're really allowing your fears to be released. Whatever was no longer serving you, you've let it go. And for some of the divine feminines, and you can comment below if you've had that energy as of recent where you just want to say, like, not my problem, not my concern. I just really need to focus on me and really get down to what I need to do, right? And remember, divine feminine can be male or female. The energies are interchangeable. And so this is that energy where you're just like, enough is enough. Like, I have too much going on my plate, not just on the 3D level, but on the 5D level. I'm stepping up. I'm doing what I'm called to do spiritually. And I don't need the extra drama. I don't need the BS. I don't need to be fed, breadcrumbs. So this is the energy of some of the divine feminines in the collective, or maybe of all of the divine feminines in the collective, depending on your wavelength, right? So the next card out, we have Judgment. So we have, us as a collective, we as a collective, ascending. We have Judgment. The trumpet is being blown. 10-10. That equals 20, right? And so right now, a lot of things are coming into completion, double completion. And a lot of, divine masculine, divine feminine, they're being shown what they're supposed to do, what their life path and purpose. They're starting to see, for those who are new on their journey, that they're going through something and it's not something of the norm. They can't really put, pinpoint or put a name on it until they really get into their awakening. So a lot of us are getting more awakenings. You don't just get one, you always have get another awakening. And depending on how you surrender is how it easily flows through you. And so the trumpet is being blown and judgment is being called. And, for those individuals that, within the collective, whether divine feminine, divine masculine, who wasn't in of, integrity, like that judgment call is being called, right? So especially for the divine masculine, we don't want to always put the divine masculine like under a microscope and accuse and point fingers, because, we all make mistakes, but you do have those divine masculines who have fought to surrender, who don't want to change, who, they feel the different vibrations around them. They know that they have spiritual gifts, but they don't want to entertain that side of who they are. And it's becoming harder and harder for them. Like everything that used to be easy is a struggle. And Spirit is asking them to let down your guard, surrender, just surrender to the process. And with all of these divine masculines that are in the collective who are refusing to surrender, there is their divine feminine that's supporting them, supporting them on the sidelines or by them or trying to help them through. But it's only so much the divine feminine can do before the divine feminine is like, you know what, I feel like I'm losing my self-love towards myself. Like I've worked so hard to get to this healing place. I've worked so hard to, be in this happy moment. I can't continue to try to help somebody that does not want the help. And the divine feminines are at that point where they're just like, divine spirit, source, God, you handle that, because I got too much to do. Right? And so we feel in our hearts that our divine counterparts would be devastated if we literally cut them off and never spoke to them again. We know that. We're not going to throw that in their face and like make, and hurt their feelings, but we energetically feel that. We know that because anytime we're ready to really be out and that energy is really like cutting off and we're cutting our energy cords off from them, here they come like panicking, right? And so the divine feminine, I know for myself, I can speak for myself. I'm focused on my life path and purpose. Do I care about my divine masculine? Of course. But am I tired of just the ongoing cycles because they refuse to surrender? If you see a pattern that keeps showing up with different people, but the same pattern, that's not those people. That's the karma that you have, that you need to heal. You need to make a different choice. You need to make a different decision, right? And so with some of our divine counterparts, they have a loose eye where they want to see everything and they can't just be still and surrender and say, you know what, this person looks good, that person looks good, but I'm content right where I am. And that's where we have these third parties energies coming in, vice versa. But at the end of the day, your divine counterpart, if you choose to, we all choose to keep going forward. Yeah, we'll hold a space, right? We continue to live our life. Yeah, we'll hold the space. But the thing is, don't allow them to be codependent. And don't you become codependent. Because for the first time since I've known my divine masculine today, I was just like, look, this is not healthy. This is toxic because I see the patterns, but you're acting like you're, Stevie Wonder can see it. And you just blind as a bat. Why can't you see that you keep having the same issues with the same, individuals, just different faces? And so we cannot be, be the crutch for our divine masculines. Speaking for myself as a divine feminine. Support, yes, but do not become a crutch. Don't enable. That's the problem myself and my divine masculine has, is that my mouth is slick. If I know something isn't right, I'm calling you out on it. And of course, here comes the ghosting energy, not responding. Or if you're communicating, it's an argument. No one wants, we're in a whole different vibration. And I feel it and I know it. And it feels different, and I'm learning to adjust to the vibrations of the new age of Aquarius, because I feel like I'm here, but yet my soul and my body is merging to another, realm. And for example, for me, everyone comes back, however many lives you get. I'm an old walker. There is no next life for me. So while I'm here, I'm trying to enjoy as much of it as I can. Because once I leave physically here, I'll be ascending there, a part of the ascended masters, right? And when I got that information, I was so sad, because I was just like, man, like I don't get to come back again and feel like I've been here before, like I got to put it together. No, because you're evolving so much and you're spiritually growing so much, And so there are others out there that watch the channel. You too are becoming an ascended master, and this is your last life. You feel it. Who wants to waste their time arguing, running through cycles, and dealing with all that crap? All right, if the divine masculine is going to catch up, they'll catch up. But right now, excuse me, but we as divine feminines, we got shit to do, right? The next card, future position, High Priestess. So this is the all-knowing, right? Initial BTJ can resonate. You have really good spiritual gifts with moon magic, manifestation, manifesting with the moon cycles. Crescent moon for the collective is very important. And so you know already what's happening. It's not a coincidence. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you've been through COVID and you haven't been affected at all personally, you didn't get COVID at all, I want every last one of you to like this video. We are light workers. We are star seeds. We're here at this moment, at this time, for our specific mission. Your visions are going to be becoming stronger. Your healing hands are going to be becoming stronger. Your second sight, remote viewing, all of your spiritual gifts are going to start flying through. Shape-shifting, mediumship, the channeling that you do, everything is getting stronger and stronger. There's not a coincidence that lately, as of the last 2 weeks, we've been getting so many light codes and downloads, ears ringing, body vibrating, crown chakra on fire, third eye on fire, throat chakra coughing and feeling like we're getting flu-like symptoms, and then the next day we're fine. Like, we are really ascending and being prepared. And I told you guys the last time I was on the channel, the message I got from Spirit told them they need to work on their spiritual gifts. They need to get ready. Things are about to shake up. Not earth-shattering, but it's about to shake up. So you know who your guides are. You know who your spiritual team is. You know who your ancestors are. Start including them into your prayer so you can continue to get guidance, so you can continue to get support. Okay? And this is also talking about for the divine masculine, like they know their divine feminines are very spiritual. And this is one thing that they're so fearful of. 2 talks about choices. Overall energy, justice. Justice will be served. Again, 9. 9 talks about endings, equal reciprocity, communication. Now you're in your power. You've done your healing. You have them here. I beg of you. I support you. I honor you. A lot of the divine masculines in the collective were not so loving towards their divine feminines. And Spirit Source God sees that. Your deities see that. And roles will be reversed. They couldn't talk at first. Now they're going to start to communicate. They wouldn't give at first. Now they're going to start to give. Because Spirit is asking them, whether they understand the communication or not, surrender. Allow yourself to surrender and understand what we're trying to communicate to you. My divine masculine said flat out, I choose to ignore it because I don't understand. neither does my divine masculine try to make the effort to. And what's really sad is when you are connected with somebody and then you get their, like, you know, the energy of their loved ones, or you see visions and stuff like that, and you have to sit there and try to explain, or there's a huge argument and then something gets blurted out that shouldn't be blurted out. But it's like, how much longer can we as divine feminines try to give you hints, try to tell you things, try to help you out? And we're the ones, excuse my French, that the divine masculines always end up shitting on. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm just speaking as for the collective. I'm not just putting my personal business out there, but I also have to communicate that, hey, I'm not just on this channel just shooting the shit. I'm a divine feminine, and I'm going through the same thing you guys are going through. Now, what's the difference for you guys that book twin flame healing sessions? I can heal your divine masculine. I can't personally heal mine. I can help to a certain extent, but I cannot heal my divine masculine. Right? And I got to figure out what's the science behind that. Like, talk to spirit and ask, what is that? You know? And I think someone else has to heal my divine masculine, but I can heal your divine masculine. And the information is in the community tab post. I put testimonials over on the community tab. And so, do you know how sad that was for me? Like, I know I can work through the chakras of my divine masculine, but the things that I do when it comes to the twin flame healing session, I know my divine masculine can feel that, but not to the extent where it's immediate, right? But again, there will be justice. Wrongs will be made right. Okay. And under that we have temperance, Sagittarius energy. Make sure your cup is full, and also divine timing energy as well. Under that we have the 10 of Cups. So a lot of you guys in the collective are getting to this point. Remember, we're all on different wavelengths, right? We're all on different waves. So depending on what wave you're on, right? So let's dive into the energies that wanted to show themselves. All right, 955, guys. Look up 955. What does twin flame number 955 mean? What does angel number 955 mean? What does 955 mean in numerology? All right, first energy out is the Knight of Swords for the collective. Someone moving fast, coming forward, and not communicating, but taking action. We have the 5. 5 talks about changes. 5 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have someone being the victor here, right? While 2 people are walking away. They're laying their swords down. Communication when the sword is up. Green and red for healing and standing in your power. But was it of integrity? The next card out is the Hermit. Divine timing. This is the 11 card. We're in the portal energy of 1111. Divine source spirit guide is supporting and guiding, right? So there's going to be a lot of us in the collective going into hermit mode, into solitude. Because, you know, enough is enough. Like, we have things to focus on. The World, 21. 10, 10s, 20, then the 1 is 1. So only clarifying 2021 is going to be huge for the collective. But see yourself ascending. See yourself authentically, genuinely naked. The same as Source sees you. The same as God sees you. The same as Spirit Divine sees you. Okay? Next energy out is the Knight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And we have a person looking back. Wait, are they still there? Did they leave me? Do they love me? Can they see me? Because what it's going to take for some of you divine feminines in the collective, you know, it's to really stand up and be in your power and really go headstrong into your life path and purpose. And that may mean leaving your divine masculine for a little while until they figure it out. Because as healers, as light workers, however you resonate, You cannot continue to carry that baggage because you have your mission to focus on. They will eventually catch up. And then we have the Hangman, 12. And so you have the divine feminine nurturing the divine masculine, helping them through their enlightenment, right? And this is what the divine feminines have been doing all along. Whether the divine masculine knows it or not, we're always sneaking and sending a little hit of healing, working on their chakras when we can, Now we're going to dive into, excuse me guys, the Twin Flame Oracle deck. So for divine masculine, we have received. So some of the divine masculines have received that message, have received their calling, have received their gifts. We have fifth dimension. So the divine masculine comes and visits, and you and your divine masculine communicate in the 5D. They see you in the 5D. They know your soul belongs to each other in the 5D. Fresh start. We have fresh start. Your divine masculines just want a fresh start, a way to start all over. They know what they've done. They know, what they've taken you through. And they just want a fresh start to where it was in the beginning, where you didn't see them for who you see them as they are now. But what the thing is that the divine masculine don't understand is the fact that regardless of what they've done, regardless of who they are, you love them unconditionally. And it's hard for them to realize or understand that they could do the most shittiest things, excuse my French, and no matter what, you love them unconditionally, right? The next card out, and this is one of the cards that wanted to show itself, understanding. The divine masculines are getting some sort of understanding within this connection. Okay. For the divine feminine, third party energy. So the divine feminine knows that there's always something trying to get in the way or interfere with this connection because it's so spiritual, right? Divine feminine don't need to ask any questions because they know that their divine counterpart is their divine masculine. Hence why it's showing up on the divine feminine side. And also, the divine feminine can be healing their divine masculine within, right? But this is the energy. Self-worth. This is what the divine feminine is realizing. Like, I don't have to be breadcrumbed. I don't have to always ask, why do I have to be the one giving all the time? Why can't it be reciprocated? Why can't it be equal balance, equal give and take? Divine feminine is realizing his or her self-worth. And it's like, I know what I bring to the table. And you damn best believe I'm not afraid to eat alone. Because the divine masculine knows in the heart level, they put their divine feminines through some shit. Excuse my French. The divine feminine is focusing on healing. Because every time you go back and you're supporting and you're helping, and here comes that tower moment where, you're not right. You're still not right. You're still in that low vibrational energy and you need healing. And again, this is where the divine feminine is like, I need to focus on my life path and purpose. I cannot get knocked off. I cannot get sidetracked or knocked off my flow. So divine feminine is choosing to focus on his or her healing. Solitude. The divine feminine has stepped back, went silent, and really just reevaluating a lot of things, really setting boundaries. And a lot of the divine feminines aren't acting the way they would with their divine masculine as they would have 6 months ago or a year ago. It's like, look, I'm not going to be arguing, going back and forth. And, let's communicate. If you feel like there's something difficult for you to do, then so be it, right? I'm not catering to bad behavior. We're not enabling bad behavior. If you're wrong, you're going to get called out on it. And that's the energy the divine feminine is in right now. Some of you guys, if you're in union, this isn't your story. So the overall energy, free will. So this has really been a huge, I want to say a huge, I don't know the right word to say right now because my head is like on fire. But this has been something, I'll say this has been something huge for the collective to wrap their heads around, because it's like, okay, my person has free will, but why are we in this divine connection if they have free will? Like, if this is what we're meant to do or meant to be, I understand about free will, but, what's the point? Why have the headache? Why have the heartache? And all of us have free will. We can choose to support and stay with our divine counterpart and see how long it takes them to come around. We can choose to step forward in our life path and purpose and have faith that they'll come around. It depends. We can choose a soulmate. For the select few, there are some of you that signed in your contract when you came back this life, when we get too far apart, bring us together. Right? Under that divine timing. I was like, Spirit was really picking these cards tonight because I sat there and I really spoke and said, this is what I need us to see for the collective. Help us through. The energy that wanted to show itself. We have abandon, release, soulmate, pause, deception. How did those cards resonate with you? So let's dive into Messages of Love by Kristen at All Things Intuitive Oracle cards. The first card out is Awakening. And I asked Spirit to pick these. It says both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformation. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Even if your divine counterpart hasn't told you, you guys have been arguing as of late or not speaking at all. Someone's yearning for you. And they're not saying anything about it. It's in secret. Next card that came out, this is a divine counterpart connection, twin flame. I let Spirit pick these cards. I just shuffled and I said, Spirit, show us what we need to see. So Spirit is only clarifying. They understand we're going through this twin flame journey. They understand that it's difficult, that it's hard. That's why we got the Temperance card. That's why we got the Justice, to reassure us that don't worry, keep doing your work, keep doing, standing in your power, your light, because things will be put the right, the wrongs will be made right. Things will be put back together the way it's supposed to be. Overall energy, children. Children are important to this partnership. A lot of the divine feminines in the collective do not have children. Do their divine masculine have children? Maybe. And this card stuck out. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. Okay. In the Moonology spread for the divine masculine, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So when this new moon in Scorpio energy pulls up, I think it's the 16th of November. See how your divine masculine is acting around that time. See if they've changed a little bit. See if they've communicated a little more. Right? For the divine feminine, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. For divine feminine, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Luck is on your side. You and your loved ones are safe. Overall energy. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. So the things you're called to do within your gifts, know that luck is on your side and that prosperity lies ahead. Right? Okay, so for the light worker oracles, for the divine masculine, we have warrior woman. It says, have you answered your deepest calling? And of course, for the divine masculines that are on different wavelengths, some of them have put their fear aside and started, diving into their journey. For others, this is what they're asking them to do, right? Have you answered your deepest calling? Next card out for divine masculine, the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So for some of the divine masculines who finally surrendered, they're starting their journey. For the others who keep on fighting to surrender, allowing divine source spirit to take the lead, they are stuck in this dark night of the soul energy where it feels like nothing is going right. For the divine feminine, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So definitely this is important, because we are feeling everything. And that's why it's important. The chakra pack, the protection pack, those crystal packs are very important when it comes to meditating or being around a lot of individuals or being in spaces that don't feel right or comfortable. Right? Overall message, play. And that came through one of the messages that Spirit had for me personally during meditation. Yes, I want you to focus on your life path and purpose. Yes, I want you to focus on your spiritual gifts and get more stronger when it comes to your spiritual gifts. But what I'm asking you, can you live a little? Can you enjoy? Can you go have fun? And when I heard that, I was just like, okay, I got it. So play. Don't take everything so seriously. Okay? And then we have the High Priestess card under here. How are you being called to step up and lead? That was for someone. All right, let's dive into the Life Purpose Oracle cards. For the Divine Masculine, we have Protected. No, this is Divine Feminine. We have Protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. A lot of you have been getting the nudge to just walk out of your job. Like, just let it go. Any little thing that don't go right, you're like, you know what, I'm over this. And that's not a coincidence. What Spirit is trying to do is give you the strength to put the wheels in motion for you to be able to start your life path and purpose in regards to the mission. Right? For the Divine Masculine, we have you conduct healing work with your culinary skills, nutrition. So some of you may be herbologists or work with the herbs. Some of you guys may be nutritionists yourself. However this resonates for the Divine Masculine, this is what Spirit is asking of you. Overall energy, creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. This is for the Divine Feminine and Masculine together. Right? So guys, let me know how you resonated with this video. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Want to say happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. And want to say happy birthday to all of the Sagittariuses that have birthdays in November. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.